The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Is Cardano going to be used by the US government soon? Indeed, that is the subject matter that will occupy this film. Attention, everyone, today we will examine the origins of this matter. At this point in time, it is just a rumor and some speculation, but as you'll see in the video, I don't think it's completely out of the question, especially considering the events leading up to and following a Trump victory, such as the establishment of Doge, led by Elon Musk, and the fact that Trump has shown a generally positive attitude towards the cryptocurrency industry. Cryptocurrencies are essentially drawn from us, and he has reportedly declared or suggested doing away with capital gains tax on them. Business organizations. Everything is happening at once. We will take it apart. We were thinking of doing a certain card in a video. In our previous exploration of Cardano, we focused on the fundamentals, namely on Charles Hoskinson's remarks during his live stream, in which he discussed his plans to participate in US government policymaking. All of these rumors, however, originated from this place. This is Duo9, a person who is essentially retweeting. I initially discovered this here. This is a tweet that Sean sent out. This is all speculation on my part. I have no way of knowing if Sean is actually a member of the World Economic Forum or not. His many accomplishments include serving as the United Nations Vice President, among others, and his background as an ex-employee of Oracle and Datadog headquarters, as well as his certification from Harvard University, among others. In addition, he took to Twitter to criticize President Trump and Elon Musk's new government efficiency agency, Doge. None of this is fiction. Considering implementing a nationwide system for voting, identification verification, and elections that is built on the blockchain. Let us take a moment to halt here. You may probably expect this soon. We are aware that they performed far better for Harris than they did, and it is intriguing to note that they did not employ voter ID. You know, there's this whole issue about how Trump and his administration are really investigating the voting process, questioning its legitimacy in relation to voter ID and all that. Therefore, a blockchain-based solution is likely to be used, as it is well suited for use in voting. Additionally, there are several reasons why you will have a digital identity, and one of them is identity. There are a lot more private ways to roll things up with ZKK roll-ups and similar methods, and it's also significantly more scalable, trackable, and proven. Within that framework, I find it highly possible that President Trump and the Department of Efficiency are investigating the possibility of a federal vote and identity verification system based on blockchain technology. What follows is mostly conjecture, but I still don't think we have official word on it. That is, X, which has always had ambitions, and Y, who is also acquainted with the subject, will work together to construct the system. Elon Musk has made his feelings about them clear. Long ago, he launched what was to be a platform for payments named X. His aspirations for X have always been lofty. Aspirations for X extend well beyond that of a simple social media site. It will also serve as a financial platform, a political social platform, and integrate with Cardano, Hyperledger, and Hedera. Strangely enough, Charles was at SpaceX not long ago. We are going to add up these dots. The fact that we have been enabling a Cardano state pool is proof of how much of a fan I am of Hedera and Cardano. If you are seeking a Cardano state pool to join, you should know that we have been actively supporting, decentralizing, and maintaining the network since 2021. With an eye towards fostering a sense of community and agency around the state pool, we may seek out DREP activities and recruit individuals to assist us in this endeavor. Hyperledger is something we're all acquainted with, and we also know that federal legislation will mandate that all states use the e-voting platform, a nationwide system to guarantee the honesty of the electoral process. The president is reportedly so worried about voter fraud in 2028 that he will not rest until he has put a framework in place to prevent it. The White House and the State Department have previously acknowledged Hedera for their dedication to a moderate democracy. You can see the responses I got when I asked where this came from. In reality, there was no affirmation. There are several who are emphasizing how well coronavirus works in this context. Charles Tuskerson spent a lot of time discussing this. Seeing it come to fruition is even more incredible. This is something he's been talking about for a long time. In fact, on November 9th, you can see that Charles Tuckerman retweeted it. Corona aims to improve economic, political, and social institutions worldwide through its decentralized ecosystem of blockchain technology, smart contracts, and community governance. We enable the formation of decentralized apps, enterprises, and network states by providing basic infrastructure, which empowers individuals and communities to control their identity, value, and governance. I am making an effort. Because of this, what is our current level of knowledge? We can discuss our current understanding. When it comes to casting your ballot, we are aware that blockchain contact is highly probable. And 2028 could be far off in the future if you're not careful. The implementation of a blockchain-based identity system is imminent. We all know that Trump is positively enthusiastic about the cryptocurrency field. In fact, he has recently established the Department of Doge, which stands for the Department of Government Efficiency, and is headed by Elon Musk. The tweet that Charles Hoskinson shared was quite intriguing. Sure thing. Would love to hear some suggestions for positions in the incoming administration, especially if the president is thinking that a tiny group of government revolutionaries can rescue the country. There is no other way. Curiously, I apologize to everyone involved for that. Additionally, Trump has lately hinted at the possibility of proposing to do away with the U.S. capital gains tax entirely on domestically issued cryptocurrencies. Here we see his enthusiastic and unwavering enthusiasm for the Bitcoin space, which he is using to ensure its continued dominance in the arms race. Bitcoin isn't the only one. A struggle for control of Bitcoin is inevitable when it gains widespread acceptance and becomes a national, or perhaps international store of value. A struggle is about to break out over who gets to keep it and the network. Similarly, decentralized global operating systems like Cardano will likely be affected, and the evidence we have is overwhelming. Elon Musk clearly heads an official entity called the Department of Justice, DOGE, which stands for Department of Government Efficiency. Just the other day, Charles Hoskinson mentioned that he has to attend a few meetings, and will be working on some legislation. Oh, and here's yesterday's post. Today was wonderful. Thus, many intriguing things are transpiring. Until anything becomes official, it is not official. A blockchain-based identity system makes perfect sense, among many other things, and I believe it's highly probable that an e-voting system will be the final outcome. It hasn't been formally confirmed yet, and we don't know who will be involved. All we have is information from an unnamed source based on Twitter. This person is not being attacked. You have no idea. It has been said by Cardano or Charles himself on the role they would play in enabling, thus we know that even without a source being proposed, they will undoubtedly play a role. Cryptocurrencies in the US, and leading the charge to make them a success. It is known that he has recently been associated with SpaceX, Elon Musk's company. Donald Trump has appointed him as the head of an agency called Doge, and Donald Trump has even suggested, not officially announced, the elimination of capital gains on US-based crypto firms, including Charles Hoskinson's Cardano, which is effectively a cryptocurrency, even though it was started in Japan. My video would not have been seen without you. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.